Hello friends, this is Rashmi Singh. Welcome to my channel Unraveling Science.
Solutions for Control and Coordination, Class 10, Chapter 6, Part 1. Questions from the chapter. What is the difference between reflex action and walking? The difference between reflex action and walking are reflex action is the action which is performed automatically, while walking is a response to the information transmitted by nerve to the muscles of the leg. In this case, thinking is involved. Reflex action is controlled by spinal cord, while walking is controlled by cerebellum of brain. Reflex action is an involuntary action and walking is a voluntary action. Second, what happens at the synapse between two neurons? As you can see here in the picture, the small empty space between the two nerve cells is called a synapse. At synapse, a chemical substance is produced at the end of the axon of one nerve cell that reaches to the other nerve cell through dendrite. Thus, information is transmitted from one nerve cell to the other by synapse. Third, which part of the brain maintains posture and equilibrium of the body? Posture and equilibrium of the body are controlled by cerebellum. Fourth, how do we detect the smell of an agarbatti, that is incense stick? When the agarbatti burns, it produces a pleasant smell which is detected by the olfactory receptor present inside the nose. The action of the smell generates electrical impulse, and these impulses are carried to the sensory area of brain, that is cerebrum. Thus we detect the smell of agarbatti. Fifth, what is the role of the brain in reflex action? There is no role of brain in reflex action. These involuntary actions are controlled by spinal cord, which takes place immediately without thinking of how to respond to the stimuli. 6. What are plant hormones? Plant hormones are also called as phytohormones. Plant hormones are the chemical substances which help in controlling growth, flowering, height, development of plant and their responses to the environment. The examples are auxins, gibberellin, cytokinin, abscisic acid and ethylene. 7th, how is the movement of leaves of sensitive plant differ from the movement of shoot towards light? So the difference between movement of leaf of sensitive plant and the movement of shoot towards light are: movement of leaf is an elastic movement which does not depend on the direction of the stimulus applied, while the movement of shoot is a tropical movement which depends on the direction of the stimulus applied. Movement of leaf stimulus is touch. In movement of shoot, the stimulus is light. Movement of leaf is caused by the sudden loss of water from the swelling at the base of the leaf, and movement of shoot is caused by the unequal growth of the two sides of the shoot. Movement of leaf is not a growth movement. Movement of shoot is a growth movement. Give an example of a plant hormone that promotes growth. Answer is auxin. 9th, how do auxins promote the growth of tendril around the support? When the tip of the tendril touches a support, then the auxin present in its tip move to the side of the tip which is away from the support. Auxin promote growth, so due to the more auxin in it, the side of tendril away from the support grows faster and becomes longer than the side which is in contact with the support, and makes the tendril twill and bend around the support. 10. Design an experiment to demonstrate hydrotropism. To demonstrate hydrotropism in plant, we set up the apparatus as: first, plant a seedling in a vessel containing soil. Second, adjacent to the seedling, put a porous pot containing water. Third, leave the setup for few days. Observation: it is observed that the root bend towards the source of water and do not grow straight. Result: it confirms that plant shows hydrotropism as the root bend towards the porous pot of the water. Hydrotropism is a plant growth response in which direction of growth is determined by the stimulus or gradient in water concentration. 11th, how does the chemical coordination takes place in animals? The chemical coordination in animals takes place by the action of chemicals called hormones. These are produced in certain glands in our body in very small amount and are poured directly into the blood. Their target base means the work on particular organ, and these organs are known as target organs. Why is the use of iodized salt advisable? It is advisable to use iodized salt because thyroid gland needs iodine to produce thyroxine hormone. Thyroxine hormones control all the metabolic activities of our body like metabolism of carbohydrate, fats and protein, and deficiency of thyroxine cause goiter disease, as you can see here in this picture. 13th, how does our body respond when adrenaline is secreted into the blood? So the heartbeat increases when adrenaline is secreted into the blood, so more oxygen is supplied to our muscles. The blood supply to the digestive system and skin decreases because small arteries around the muscles of these organs contract. Thus the direction of blood turns the direction of blood towards the skeleton muscle, and breathing rate also increases due to the contraction of diaphragm and rib muscles. All these responses enable us to face the situation of fear and danger. 14th, why are some patients of diabetes treated by giving injections of insulin? Insulin hormone regulates the blood sugar level. If this is not secreted in proper amount, the sugar level in the blood rises, which causes many harmful effects. To treat the harmful effects of increased blood sugar level, the diabetic patient is treated by giving injection of insulin.
Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe.